if you use too much of it, people might feel a little weird about it.
Your slang, if you speak to someone who doesn't understand you, it may offend them.
I think it can be useful. It depends probably which area you want to go.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
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 Oh, I'm Leo. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you as well. My name is Kwok.
Hi, I'm Tim.
Stefan.
So where are you guys from?
I'm from Houston. All three are from Houston. He lives in New York right now.
So my first question is, do you think the slang is important in the conversation with your friends?
I think it's like it builds community, kind of like like a shared language where like you don't have to, if you're trying to speak like a code, like you can just say like a certain word or a certain kind of phrase and like your friends understand you. So yeah, I think it's pretty important for friendship.
Yeah, I agree. I think slang means you're closer to someone if you start speaking them in that way.
I agree with them, and I would say that your slang, if you speak to someone who doesn't understand you, it may offend them. So yeah, understanding slang from different parts of like either the country or different parts of the world is important to fully communicate with someone. And if you know the slang, you'll bond with someone better too. What do you think?
I also really think it's important to learn slang.
Ah.
Because yesterday I went to a restaurant with my friends,
Mm.
and when I had it, I told them like, "Hey, this shit is fucking bussin'," and they're like fucking laugh.
Yeah.
And like they're like, hey, "Yo, you know the good word."
Mhm.
They kind of build a connection.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, right. What's your favorite slang? Can you explain what it means to?
My favorite slang.
Or what slang do you use the most?
Fire, lit. I use lit a lot. It's lit. That's like it's good, you know. Yeah.
I like ho. If you say it to somebody from like a conservative part of the country, they may not like it. And if you say it to a girl, they may get offended. But it doesn't really mean like the word ho. You know what it means, right? Yeah. So it doesn't really mean that where I'm from. So when you say like don't ho, it's like don't backstab me or like don't disappoint me. It doesn't mean like don't be a hoe, you know?
Okay.
Or like that's some hoe shit.
Uh-huh.
That means like you just did something bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's my favorite. I use it all the time.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Or like you're a hoe. When you say that, that's like not really like you're promiscuous, but like you just did me dirty. Yeah.
Okay.
So I say that like not in a disrespectful way, but if you say that to someone that's a conservative, they may think that you're dissing them. So that's mine.
Okay.
You got one? A lot of people. I think it came from Texas. Bet. People say bet.
Yeah.
Bet. Gas.
Kind of nice.
Gas has been used a lot too. You know gas?
Never
That's
heard of
gas.
it.
Like that's really good.
That's
It's like
It's
similar
like
to
bussin'.
Bussin',
kind of lit is like it's already good, but the gas the same thing. Like if you gas something up, that means you light it on fire.
Oh.
So like it's like a derivative of lit.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Damn, that's gas. Like that's really good. Or like someone's gassing you up, like they're hyping you up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, I'm Leo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Leo. I'm Paulina.
Paulina.
Taylor.
Taylor. Oh, Swift.
Yeah.
You get a lot, right? Okay. Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Florida.
Okay. So my first question is it important to use slang or is it important to learn slang? What do you think?
I think it's really important. It's used conversationally a lot.
Because textbook learning is helpful for foundation, but then when you actually want to talk to people, like it's really helpful to actually know hip, slang.
Exactly. Why is it important?
I think it's important for context, and especially if you're in the United States, the majority of people use slang.
Especially, I think if you ever want to use like text with someone, I feel like people use slang a lot more for text.
Oh,
So for understanding that, it's a lot more helpful for like the shorthands and stuff.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, if you don't know any of it, you're just. Because I know if you look at American slang and like text language, it looks like gibberish if you don't know any of it.
It's more like a build a connection or something to use slang. Oh, okay. So what if I use a lot of slang? How do you feel? You are more excited or you're more happy?
I think it's good to have a mix of both. If you use too much of it, people might feel a little weird about it.
Yeah. It's like you want to know enough of the basics that mostly for understanding other people, and then you get comfortable with using it yourself. Because if you just learn a slang word and then start using it and you don't know what you're saying, that's also not great.
Okay. So we have to understand the meaning
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Ah.
And more slang is used with younger people than older people, for sure. Yeah.
Do you guys have any favorite slang?
Since we're from the South, my favorite is y'all. Like you all. Y'all, I use it all day.
Right. Okay. Oh, is this slang? I didn't know it was
Y'all?
slang.
Yeah. It's
Kind
slang.
of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's slang.
What about you?
I don't know if I have a favorite slang.
You guys might use it kind of subconsciously, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to think about.
Yeah.
when you're just using it. This isn't a very Floridian thing. I think it's very Californian, but I like saying hella.
Hella? Really? Okay.
Hella cool or
Yeah.
something. Like
Is people actually use it?
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like bet. You use
Bet.
bet.
Yeah,
Bet
I
is very
use bet.
popular. Yeah.
Because I have a friend from Texas, and he told me, he taught me bet
Yeah. Bet.
a lot.
That's a good one. Like, oh, bet.
Yeah,
Let's do
bet.
it. Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most famous slang in the U.S. or in your area?
Most famous.
To be honest, I think fire and bet are
Fire
up
and
there.
Fire and
bet.
bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are up
Most
there.
popular.
Oh, I heard like period.
Period.
That's for girls.
Period. Yes. All the time. No, not just for girls.
Oh, really?
Girls use it the most often.
Yeah.
But
Oh, period. Absolutely.
yeah, you
I
can-
use it a lot.
You use it a lot.
I use it
Okay,
a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to hear. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Leo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Luca.
Luca. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Switzerland.
Switzerland. Good country. Okay. My question is it important to learn slang? What do you think?
I think it can be useful. It depends probably which area you want to go to visit, because the slang can be really different in
Right.
certain areas.
Mm.
I think it depends for what you use your English.
Do you think it's important to learn slang? And depending on where they want to go.
Yes, probably if you want to understand the locals, then it's important. But if you just want to learn English as a language to maybe understand more the movies or business stuff, then it's probably less important, I think.
Why do you think it's important to learn slang?
To understand maybe more young people, or if you visit a certain area where they speak English, to maybe understand what they mean there.
Okay. Like to build a connection?
Yes, if you want to interact with the local people.
So we can get along with each other.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Do you know any slang?
Not really, I think. I never traveled for a long time in an English speaking area, so I mainly speak with tourists in other countries, and there are not that many slang words, I think.
But without any slang word,
Mhm.
you can travel or you can have a communication.
Yeah, of
people.
course. Yeah, that's not a problem.
So it literally like it depends on where they wanna go.
Yeah, or to integrate more in a certain area, I think it can be useful. But just to get along when you're traveling, I think it's not that important, in my opinion.
Okay.